Welcome to the Migrating from Moodle to Canvas tutorial. We will learn how to manually migrate your course, identify the Canvas version of popular Moodle tools, and edit your course within Canvas. Before you start, make sure you have a Canvas account and an empty course shell. Please send your request for these to our help desk using the email address help@canvas.rutgers.edu. First, we are going to manually migrate a Moodle course. Moving your course to Canvas is not as difficult as you might think and takes just a few minutes to accomplish, depending on how much content is in your course. To make the process go smoother, have your Moodle course and your Canvas shell open and ready. To export your Moodle course content, log into Moodle with your NetID and password. Then, go to your Moodle course and click the gear icon to select Backup from the drop-down menu. In the Backup settings, uncheck Include Enrolled Users and any other items you do not wish to include in the file, like calendar events, groups and groupings, or competencies. Then click the Next button. On this screen, uncheck the items from weeks or sections you do not wish to include in the file and click Next. Change the file name to something easier to recognize or remember. Then review the list of all the items that will be included in the backup file. Click on the Perform Backup button. A loading bar will then pop up on screen, and click on the Continue button. Scroll down to the User Private Backup area to find your backup file and click on the Download link. To import your Moodle course to Canvas, log in to Canvas with your NetID and password. If you can't log in, contact the help desk to request an account. Go to your course shell. If you do not have a course shell, please contact the help desk and request one. Then click on Settings from the course sidebar. In the right sidebar, click on Import Course Content. In Content Type, select Moodle 1.9/2.x from the drop-down menu. Click on the Choose File button for the source and select the Moodle course backup file. For content, choose All Content. Then click on the Import button. You'll see the file appear under Current Jobs. If there is an issue with your backup, an Issues link will appear next to the file completion status. You have just imported your Moodle course content to your Canvas course shell. Now you can edit and organize your Canvas course. When you log into your course, you'll notice a few key differences between Moodle and Canvas. You no longer have to find the Turn Editing On button because by default, the instructor can edit the course, so all the icons and buttons to edit the objects are immediately visible. To edit course settings, you'll find the link located in the sidebar at the very bottom. Take notice of the fewer settings available in Canvas to customize your course. If you were a Moodle Power user, you may find this to be a difficult adjustment. Browse through your course content and see if you can spot some of the changes due to the migration. You may find that some tools from your Moodle course, like the Book tool, certificates, and folders, are not available in Canvas. The Book tool, when migrated, is broken down to its parts. Chapters will be turned into pages, and the book title becomes a text header. Instead of a folder, you can organize a module with a text header and indent the files you want to include in that section. As for certificates, we do not currently have a solution or workaround for this feature, but talk to your instructional designer about ideas he or she can share. Editing a migrated course is pretty easy. We will go over the basics here to get you started. To add a course module, just click on the blue Add Module button in the top right corner. Then, give your module a name. You could choose to lock the module, which is equivalent to the conditional release feature in Moodle, as you can restrict access to the module until a certain date. You can also choose to add a prerequisite for the module, which is equivalent to the restrict access feature in Moodle, as it requires students to complete a previous module. Adding a requirement to the module is like selecting the completion requirement in Moodle. You can decide if students need to complete everything in the module or just one activity to mark the section complete. To add an activity or resource like you would in Moodle, just click on the Sections plus sign button located to the right of the section name. Choose the activity or resource from the drop-down menu include a name, and click on the Add Item button. To move a section, click on the double column of dots on the left of the section name and drag the section to the desired spot. To edit an activity or resource, click on the item's name. To edit your gradebook, do not look in Grades as you would in Moodle. Instead, go to Assignments. Here you can add a test or quiz, an assignment, or even add a category to your gradebook by clicking on the Add Group button. If you click on the three dots next to the Add Assignment button, then you can add weights to the categories now known in Canvas as assignment groups. That's all the basics to be covered in this video. If you would like to learn more about Canvas, please attend any of our upcoming webinars or watch the mini tutorials available on our website, tlt.rutgers.edu/video-tutorials, or contact an instructional designer by sending an email to oid@docs.rutgers.edu.